So yesterday we were doing some exercises on cosine formula, okay? And I've asked you to do the exercise 9B, question number 21 to 29. And we have talked about 21 and 22. So let's start from 23 today, okay? So I would like to talk about just question number 3 first, and then I would like to give you a few more minutes to work on some more problems, okay? So 23, in the figure, angle BCD is 60 degrees, BC is 16 cm, and so on. Find the length of BD, okay? BD is the common side of triangle ABD and triangle CBD, okay? And then we need to find in which triangle we have more information, okay? So in triangle ABD, we just have 14 cm and 32 degrees, 2 information. But in triangle BCD, we have length, angle, length, okay? We have 3 informations. So we can use triangle BCD to find the length of BD, okay? So in part A, we need to focus on triangle BCD first, okay? And in triangle BCD, among the 3 information, we cannot find any pair of corresponding length and angle. So we are not going to use sine formula. We are going to use the cosine formula, okay? So C squared, to find length, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine angle C. So that should be 60 degrees, okay? And then we just use the calculator to calculate the right-hand side, 27 square plus 16 square minus 2 times 27 times 16 times cosine 60 degrees. And then don't forget to take square root, okay? So square root of BD should be equal to 23.5159523 cm. Because BD is the answer of part A, so we need to correct this answer to 3SF. So it should be 23.5 cm, okay? And this one is correct to 3 significant figures. And that is part A. Is that okay? And then part B, find the perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. So ABCD, we have BC, we have the length of CD and we have the length of AD. So we just do not have the length of AB, okay, in order to find the perimeter. We need to find the length of AB first. AB belongs to triangle ABD. And in ABD, in triangle ABD, we have 14 cm, we have 32 degrees, and we have already found the length of BD. So we have 3 informations, and they do not form any one pair of corresponding length and angle. So we are not going to use sine formula, okay? And we are going to use cosine formula this time. So in triangle ABD, I want to find AB, find the length AB. So AB squared is equal to 14 squared plus BD squared. That should be 23.51595203 squared minus 2 times 14 times 23 point this number, and then times cosine 32 degrees. Okay, like this. And then you just use the calculator and don't forget to take square root. Okay, so 14 square plus 14 square plus this number square minus 2 times 14 times this number times cosine 32 degrees. Okay, and then take square root, and it should be 13.8 something, right? cm. And finally, we just add the four sides together to find the perimeter. Therefore, the perimeter is equal to 14 plus 27 plus 16 plus 13.80599,747. Okay, and that should be equal to 70.8 something. cm. And as this will be the final answer, so you may correct this to three significant figures, 70.8 cm. That is the answer of part B. Is that okay? 好，喂，呢個位想你俾個反應我，俾個反應我得唔得？如果呢一條 OK 嘅，即係用 cosine formula。OK， 喺兩個三角形啊，即係通常呢一啲題目裏邊用 cosine formula 去揾啲邊位揾啲角，都跟到 OK， 明白我講咩嘅話咧，可唔可以俾個 like 或者俾個拍手掌我呢度 ？Okay, if you are okay for using the cosine formula in this type of diagrams with two triangles, okay, if you are okay for this, please give me a like or a clap, please. If you are not okay, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I would like you to do a few more questions. Okay, 嗱，你哋試一試先好嘛？試一試先，俾少少時間你試一試啊。試兩條先啦，好嘛？I give you 8 minutes to do question number 24 and 25. Okay, classwork. Give you 8 minutes. Please remember to submit to the Met app. Okay, let's check the answers for question number 24 and 25. Okay, so 24 in the figure, AB is equal to AD and they are both equal to 6 cm. And then BC is 7 cm, BAD is 122 degrees, CABA is 74 degrees. So everything is marked on the diagram. Part A, to find angle ABD and CBD. Okay, ABD is this one. Okay, and then CBD will be this one. And both of them will be very easy. Okay, because so what is the feature in this diagram? Is there any feature? 我哋有啲咩亮點咧？呢幅圖個亮點就係有個等腰三角形，見唔見到啊 ？Okay, so there's an isosceles triangle in this diagram. Triangle ABD is an isosceles triangle, and we know the third angle, 122 degrees, right? Which means that we can calculate the two base angles, angle ABD and angle ADB. Okay, because so we write down the solution. Because AB is equal to AD, it is given. Therefore, we can say that angle ABD is equal to angle ADB. This is base angles isosceles triangle, and they are both equal to they're both equal to 180 degrees minus 122 degrees divided by 2. Okay. And that should be equal to 29 degrees. So that is the answer. That's the first answer of part A. Because the question asks us to find angle ABD, right? So that is 29 degrees. So if this angle, this little angle is 29 degrees, and this angle ABC, the whole angle is 74 degrees, and then this part is 29 degrees. So we can find the other part very easily. Angle CBD will be just equal to 74 degrees minus 29 degrees. That should be equal to 45 degrees. Okay, so that is the answer of part A. And then part B. Part B, find the perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. Again, we need to find perimeter. Okay, what do we have now? So we have AB being 6, BC being 7. And actually, AD is also equal to 6 cm, right? Because they are the same. So all we need to find, all we need to calculate is the length of CD. CD belongs to triangle BCD. So let's see what do we have in triangle BCD. We just have 7 cm and this angle being 45 degrees, right? We just found this to be 45 degrees. And so we just have two informations only. We are not ready to find the answer yet. Okay, we need one more information in order to find the length of CD. Okay, in triangle BCD. So we need to get help from BD. That is to get help from triangle ABD. Okay, in triangle ABD, we have too many informations to be used, right? Okay, we have 4 informations. In fact, this is also 29 degrees, right? Okay, we have 5 information. So all we need to find is the 6th one. Okay, it's the final one. So I am going to use cosine formula. Okay, if I can choose whether to use sine formula or cosine formula, I will choose to use cosine formula. Okay. So in triangle ABD, I want to find length, so I use the length square. It's equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cosine 122 degrees. Okay, and then BD is equal to calculator. 6 square plus 6 square minus 266 times cosine 122. That should be, and then take square root, should be 10.495 something. okay, cm. So this is the length of BD, and we are going to use this length in order to find the length of CD. OK， 嗱呢度咧，我想提一提先。我哋呢一課同埋下一課咧，其實會係咁撳機嘅，係咁撳啲爛數出嚟嘅，好多好多爛數。咁咧即係我咪成日都話咧，即係嗱，如果係未係答案嘅話咧，我哋就盡量抄多啲小數點位，就會準確啲嘅。OK， 但係如果我哋撳機，我哋又抄咁多又撳機嘅時候咧，我哋好容易即係有唔小心嘅話咧，撳錯一粒掣嘅話咧，咁就會係令到個答案錯咗嘅。咁咧，我唔記得咗我有冇教過你啦。之前我會將喺呢一課啊，特別係呢一課同埋下一課咧，我會將呢啲爛數咧，會 save 喺計數機嘅 memory A、memory B、memory C、memory D， 跟住 memory X、memory Y 同埋 memory M。計數機咧有7個 memory 嘅位咧，係可以俾你儲存呢啲數字嘅，跟住就可以攞翻出嚟用嘅，就唔使自己再打過咁樣樣嘅。OK。但係咧，呢一個咧，我等你下個禮拜2翻嚟嘅時候咧，我先至再教多你一次啊。OK。但係如果你而家咧，你哋即係識得嘅話咧，咁就做咗呢樣嘢先。咁我就會咧，譬如呢個頭先呢一個爛數啦，我就會 save 喺 memory A， 喺後邊細細地咁樣寫嘅。我咁樣 save to memory A。Okay, so I will teach you how to use the calculator to save number into memory when you come back to school during the face-to-face lesson. It's okay. And then I need to change the focus on to triangle BCD. In triangle BCD, I want to find the length of CD now. Okay, so I have 7 cm, 45 degrees, and the length of BD, and they cannot form one pair of corresponding length and angle. So we cannot use sine formula. We need to use cosine formula this time. So CD square is equal to 7 square plus BD square minus 2 times 7 times CD, BD, times cosine angle, that is 45 degrees. Okay, and then you take square root on the right hand side. So let me see, it should be 7 square plus memory A square, and then minus 2 times 7 times memory A times cosine 45 degrees, and then take square root of the answer. It will be 7.4334882 cm. Okay, and then this is the second long decimal number. Okay, and then I will save this number to memory B. Okay, because I will use this later. Save this answer to memory B. Okay, and finally, I need to answer the question. The question asks us to find the perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. So the perimeter will be calculated by adding 7 plus 6 plus 6 plus CD, 7.4334882H2. Okay, and that will be 7 plus 6 plus 6 plus memory B. Okay, final answer should be 26.4333. 26.433342828 cm. As this is the final answer, so you may correct this number to 3 significant figures. That should be 26.4 cm. Okay. So that is the answer of part B. Next, question number 25. In the figure, BDC is a straight line. AD is 5 cm, BD is 3 cm, DC is 6 cm, AC is 7 cm. Find the length of A boy. Okay, I need to find the length of A boy, and I need to A boy belongs to triangle A boy dot or triangle A boy C. Okay, we have two options here, right? But in both options, we do not have sufficient information. Okay, in triangle A boy dot, we only have two informations, two lengths, not enough. In triangle A boy C, we only have two informations, 7 cm and this BC to be 9 cm, right? Two informations, not enough for us to set up equation. Okay, so we need to get help from other triangle. So which triangle has three information for us to calculate more length or angle? So I think it is very obvious that triangle ACD has three informations. So we may use cosine formula to find some angles in triangle ACD. Okay, can you get my point, my idea? If I use triangle ACD to find angle C, this one can be found, right? Then I can go back to triangle ABC. Triangle ABC, we have 9 cm, we have 7 cm, and so at that time, we have already found this angle. So we have three information in triangle ABC. So we may use cosine formula to find the length of AB. And that will be the answer of this question. Okay, so first, according to our plan, I need to use triangle ACD to find angle C first. Okay, so let's start working on this. In triangle ACD. Is it ACD? Yes, because we have three lengths here. Okay, I want to find angle this time. So I start with cosine angle ACD. Okay, cosine angle ACD is equal to a fraction. Okay, if we make cosine theta be the subject, then the right-hand side will be a fraction and we'll have a minus term. Okay, minus some length square. Okay, that length will be the length which the angle is looking at. I want to find this angle C. Angle C is looking at the 5 cm, right? So it should be minus 5 square. Can you get this? And then for the other two sides, 6 cm and 7 cm. So they can be A square and B square. 6 square plus 7 square, and then minus 5 square. And then divided by 2 times 6 times 7. Okay? So the right-hand side is a pure number. You may use the calculator now. Okay? So it's 6 square plus 7 square minus 5 square, enter. And then divided by bracket 2 times 6 times 7, enter. And then shift cosine answer. So angle ACD is equal to 44.4153086 degrees. This is not the final answer. So we do not need to correct to 3SF, but we need to save it to memory A. Okay, so I'm going to save this to memory A, because I need to use this long decimal number later. Okay, so store to memory A. And then for next step, according to our plan, we need to use triangle ABC to calculate the length of AB. Okay, so in triangle ABC, now we have length and angle, and we do not have any corresponding length and angle. So we are going to use cosine formula. Okay, so AB, I want to find AB, so I make AB square on the left. So let me write this. In triangle ABC, AB square is equal to 7 square plus 9 square minus 2 times 7 times 9 times cosine that angle, 44.4153086 degrees. Okay, and then AB will be equal to calculator. 7 square plus 9 square minus 2 times 7 times 9 times cosine memory 8. And then take square root, it should be 6.32 something. 455532 cm. As AB will be the final answer, so we better correct this number to 3SF. So that should be 6.32 cm. Okay, so that is the final answer. Can you get this? 好似唔係太難嘅喎，呢啲 level 2嘅 questions 係嘛 ？OK， 暫時嚟講都唔係太難嘅啫。即係你唔使自己諗任何嘢嘅話咧，就難極有限嘅啦。OK， 好嗱，跟住咧，我再俾幾分鐘時間你做多2題，即係睇一題目試做下先。OK， 得唔得 ？So now I would like to give you another 8 minutes to work on 26 and 27. Okay, classwork. Question 26, 27. Another 8 minutes. And please remember to submit to the Math app. Okay, let's check the answers. 26. 26. So in the figure, ABCD is a trapezium where AD is parallel to BC. AD is 6 cm, BC is 15 cm, BAD is 104 degrees, ADB is 43 degrees. So in part A, find the length of BD. BD belongs to triangle ABD or triangle BCD, right? But obviously, in triangle BCD, we just have one information. That is not enough, okay? But in triangle A boy dot, we have 3 informations, so we can find the other 3. OK， 記住，因為三角形裏邊有3條邊、3隻角啦，6樣嘢。知道咗任何3樣嘢嘅話咧，就已經足夠去揾埋另外嗰3樣嘢，得唔得 ？OK， 任何3樣。啊，唔係講錯咗。OK， 應該咁講。即嗱，如果只係知道3隻角嘅話咧，就揾唔到邊嘅。即係除咗呢個咁極端嘅情況之外，只要我哋知道任何一條邊嘅話咧 ，OK， 同埋另外2樣嘢嘅話咧，就可以揾埋其他3樣嘢噶啦。一定要知道一條邊嘅 ，OK， 得唔得？如果唔係嘅話就唔得嘅。OK， 好啦，咁而家就 OK 啦，係嘛？誒 ，we have 2 angles, so actually we can find the third angle first. So that is angle A boy dot. So let us put our focus on triangle A boy dot first. Okay, angle A boy dot is equal to 180 degrees minus 104 degrees minus 43 degrees. Angle sum of triangle, right? Okay, and that should be equal to 33 degrees. Okay, can you get this? This唔係爛數，所以唔使 save 啊，唔使 save 喺計數機嗰度。So this one has been found to be 33 degrees. So in triangle ABD, I want to find BD, okay? And we have one pair. We have one pair of corresponding length and angle that is known. And then we can use this pair of corresponding length and angle and use the sine formula to set up an equation to find the length of BD. Can you get this? Okay, so this time we need to use sine formula first. So I want to find BD, so I need to put BD on the top left corner. BD over sine 104 degrees is equal to the other pair. That should be 6 cm over sine 33 degrees. Okay, so BD is equal to 6 over sine 33 degrees times sine 104 degrees. Okay, and then BD should be calculator. 6 times sine 104 and then divided by sine 33. Should be 10.68 something. Okay, as this will be the answer of part A. So we need to correct this to 3SF. It should be 10.7 cm. This is 3 significant figures. Okay. Okay, but I will save this number, save this long decimal number to memory A. Okay, answer stored to memory A. Okay, and then in part B, I want to find the length of CD. CD, this one, and CD belongs to triangle BCD, right? Only. And now we have 15 cm, and we have this BD, the length of BD, which is found in part A, and we still need one more information. But there is a feature in this diagram. There is a pair of parallel lines. Okay, AD is parallel to BC. So what can we say about the angles from this pair of parallel lines? We can find this angle dot boy C, okay, because of the Z shape, the alternate angles. Okay, this dot boy C should be equal to 43 degrees, right? So in part B, let us find the, this angle dot boy C first. Angle dot boy C is equal to 43 degrees. And the reason is alternate angles, but you don't need to write down the reason in this chapter. Okay, A dot parallel to boy C. OK， 嗱記住唔係 proof 嘅題目就可以唔寫 reason 就得嘅，得唔得 ？reason 唔計分嘅。OK， and then now we have found this angle dot boy C, and then we have one length, one angle, the second length. So we have 3 informations, and then we are ready to find the CD, length of CD. And they do not form one pair of corresponding length and angle. So we need to use cosine formula. Okay. So in triangle BCD, I want to find length. So I put CD square to be the subject first. And then it should be equal to 15 square plus 10.68923,449 square, and then minus 2 times 15 times 10.68923,449 times cosine angle. That should be 43 degrees. Okay. For the 10.689 number, I will use memory A when I key in the calculator. Okay. So it should be 15 square plus memory A square minus 2 times 15 times memory A times cosine 43 degrees. Okay, and then don't forget to take square roots on this number. And it should be 10.233 something. CD is equal to 10.233833592 cm. As CD will be the final answer, so we better take 3 significant figures for this. Should be 10.2 cm. Is that okay? So that is the final answer of part B. Okay. Next one is 27. So 27. Yes, this one. In the figure, BDC is a straight line, AB is 8, BC is 17, and then AC is 12 cm, ADB is 50 degrees. Find angle A boy C. That is to find this angle. Okay? A boy C belongs to triangle A boy dot or triangle A boy C. So in which triangle do we have more information? The smaller triangle A boy dot or the larger triangle A boy C? So I think it is very obvious that in triangle A boy C, we have 3 informations, 3 lengths are given, right? Okay, so we are going to use triangle A boy C to find angle A boy C here. So let us put our focus in triangle A boy C. Okay, I want to find angle A boy C. So put cosine angle A boy C to be the subject. And then it will be equal to a fraction. And will have a minus term. The minus term will be the length where the angle is looking at. This angle B is looking at 12 cm. So it should be minus 12 square. Okay? And then the other 2 lengths are 8 cm and 17 cm. So they will be 8 square plus 17 square. And then minus 12 square. And divided by 2 times 8 times 17. Okay? So the right-hand side is a pure number, so you may use the calculator at this step. 8 square plus 17 square minus 12 square, enter. And then divided by bracket, 2 times 8 times 17, enter. And then shift cosine, answer, enter. And then you'll find that angle ABC will be equal to 39.79115303 degrees, okay? And as angle ABC will be the answer of part A, so I'm going to take 3 significant figures for this answer. Should be 39.8 degrees. 3 significant figures, okay? But we have a long decimal number here, which may be used in the later parts. So I'm going to save this long decimal number to memory A. Okay, so answer store to memory A in the calculator. And then in part B, find the length of AD. AD belongs to triangle A boy dot or triangle AC dot. Okay, and we need to see in which triangle do we have more information. Because we have found the red angle here. So in triangle A boy dot, okay, the smaller triangle, we have 3 informations, right? We have 3 informations, 1 length and 2 angles. So we have sufficient information to set up the sine formula here, because we have 1 pair of corresponding length and angle. And then we can use the other pair to involve the length of AD. Is that okay? So use sine formula in triangle ABD. I want to find AD, so I need to put AD on the top left corner and then divide by sine the 39.79115303 degrees is equal to the other pair. Okay, putting the length on the top, which should be 8 on the top, and then sine angle, that is 50 degrees on the bottom. Okay, so AD will be calculated by 8 over sine 50 degrees times sine 39.79115303 degrees. Okay, and finally, just use the calculator. It's 8 divided by sine 50, enter, and then multiply by sine memory A. And you'll find that it should be 6.68 something. Okay, cm. As this will be the final answer, so we better take 3 significant figures for the answer. It should be 6.68. Okay, no need to add 1, but cm. Okay, correct to 3 significant figures. So that is the final answer of part B. Can you get this? Okay, so this is 26 and 27. Okay, and now, so I would also like to give you another 8 minutes to try to work on 28 and 29. 嗱，有試一試喎。Classwork, question number 28 and 29, and another 8 minutes, 28 to 36. Okay, and please remember to submit to the Met app system. Okay, let's check the answers. So question number 28. In the figure, ABC is a trapezium where AB is parallel to DC. And then AB is 13 cm, BC is 9 cm, DC is 7 cm, AD is 12 cm. So everything is marked on diagram. And then question asks us to find angle ABC, A by C. Here. Okay, so there is no triangle in this diagram. So we may need to construct some triangle here. Okay, so let me see. Which triangle do we need to construct? Maybe so I think it should be this one. If I find this one, feet. BC. No. So we do this. Do you remember? Yes. Okay. We construct another pair of parallel lines. Okay, which will be dividing the trapezium into a triangle and a parallelogram. Okay, so let us call this point E. Point E. Yes. Okay. Because BCDE is a parallelogram, so what we have is the opposite side of the parallelogram should be equal to each other. Okay, so we have DE is equal to BC is equal to 9 cm. Okay, this is a property of parallelogram. And you don't need to write down the reason. Okay, and also BE is equal to CD is equal to 7 cm. And this is also a property of parallelogram. Okay, but if BE is equal to 7 cm, then AE will be equal to 13 minus 7. That is equal to 6 cm. Okay, can you get what we have done now? This one is 9 cm DE, and then EB is 7 cm, which means that the other part AE should be 6 cm. Okay, now I want to find this red angle, but this is an angle in a parallelogram, and which means that this angle AED will also be equal to angle ABE because ED and BC are parallel to each other. Okay, so these two angles will be a pair of corresponding angles of parallel lines. Okay, and they will be equal. So if we can find angle AED, then we can find the answer directly. Is that okay? But angle AED belongs to triangle ADE, right? So we are going to focus on triangle ADE and see what information do we have. Now we have the 3 lengths in triangle ADE. So we have 3 informations, which means that we have sufficient information to set up equation. Okay, and the 3 informations does not form any pair of corresponding length and angle, which means that we do not use sine formula, and we will use cosine formula. Okay, so in triangle ADE, I want to find angle AED. So I need to put cosine angle AED on the left, and it will be a fraction. Okay, and then there is a minus term on the top, and the minus term will be the length where the angle is looking at. Angle AED is looking at 12 cm, so it should be minus 12 square. And then the other 2 lengths will be 6 square plus 9 square. Okay, and then divided by 2 times 6 times 9. The right hand side is a pure number, so you may use the calculator. 6 square plus 9 square minus 12 square. Enter. Divided by bracket 2 times 6 times 9. Okay, and then shift cosine answer. And you'll find that angle AED to be 104.4775,122 degrees. Okay, and angle ABC, the required angle, will be just equal to angle AED. Okay, because of the corresponding angles where DE is parallel to BC. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. So they will both be equal to 104.4775,122 degrees. But angle ABC will be the final answer. So you better correct this number to 3SF. So that should be 104 degrees. And this number is 3 significant figures. Okay. So this is the answer of question number 28. Is that okay? 好，頭先我都爭啲唔記得咗，係咁樣加線啊，係嘛 ？OK， 我諗緊點樣割個三角形嘅。但係咧，我記得咧有一招係將個梯形咧割做一個平行四邊形，再加一個三角形。咁嘅時候咧，其實我哋就會方便計好多㗎啦，咁樣樣。OK。So 29. 29. In the figure, PQ is 7.5, QR is 7, RS is 3, and then PQS 64 degrees, QPS 59 degrees. And everything is marked on the diagram, okay? Notice that in this question, the lengths are of no units. There is no unit for the lengths in this question, okay? So when the question asks you to find the length in the answer, please do not write cm or m, okay? Just write the number will be okay. QS does not have a unit. Is that okay? So in part A, I want to find the length of QS. QS belongs to triangle QRS or triangle QPS. And then we need to choose which triangle has more information for us to set up equation. So I think it is very obvious that triangle PQS has 3 information, and which is enough, which is sufficient for us to set up equation, right? So let us focus on triangle PQS. But we have 2 angles here. So we need to find the third angle first, okay? So that should be angle QSP. It's equal to 180 degrees minus 64 degrees minus 59 degrees, okay? And that should be equal to, say, 57 degrees. Am I correct? Yes, okay? And then, so let me paste it here first. And this one is 57 degrees. Sorry, 57 degrees. And in this triangle, I want to find QS. And now I have one pair of known corresponding length and angle. And then when I choose the other pair to be this pair, then I can involve the QS into our equation. So we can find the length of QS from the sine formula, okay? So in triangle PQS, I want to find QS. So I put QS on the top left corner and then divided by sine 59 degrees is equal to the other pair, 7.5 on the top over sine 57 degrees, okay? And then QS is calculated by 7.5 over sine 57 degrees times sine 59 degrees. Okay, so QS will be calculator. Should be 7.66 something. Okay, 7.6654111189, no cm this time. Okay, but as QS will be the answer of part A, so we better correct this to 3SF. Okay, and that should be 7.67, and this number is correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, and this is the answer for part A. But we have a long decimal number here, okay? And we still have part B. We may need to use this length of QS later. So we better save this long decimal number to our calculator memory A first, okay? Answer store to memory A, okay? And in part B, the question asks you, is PQRS a cyclic chord? Explain your answer. So what is a cyclic chord? Okay, how to be a cyclic chord? If the sum of a pair of opposite angles is equal to 180 degrees, then it will be a cyclic chord. In PQRS, so let me paste one more time here. In PQRS, okay, we have 59 degrees here. All we need to do is to calculate this angle R to see, and then to add with 59 degrees. Add this angle with this angle, okay, to see whether the sum of them is equal to 180 degrees. If it is 180 degrees, we say yes, it is a cyclic chord. If the sum of them is not 180 degrees, then we say no, it is not a cyclic chord. Okay, understand our plan? But what we have, in order to find this angle R, we have already found the length of QS, right, in part A. So angle R belongs to triangle QRS, and in triangle QRS, we have 3 informations, 7, 3, and length QS. So we may use the cosine formula to find the angle R, right? So in triangle QRS, I want to find angle QRS. So cosine angle QRS is equal to a fraction, and then the third side will be this 7.66541189 square. Okay, and then the first and second will be 7 square plus 3 square. Okay, divided by 2 times 7 times 3. Finally, we just use the calculator to do this. 7 square plus 3 square minus memory A square. Enter. And then divided by bracket 2 times 7 times 3. Enter. Shift cosine. That should be 91.0348299 degrees. Okay? And then we add this with 59 degrees. Angle QRS plus angle QPS. Angle QRS plus angle QPS is equal to 91 point this plus 59 degrees. Okay, we just add 59, which is equal to 150.0348299 degrees, which is not equal to 180 degrees. Okay, therefore we say no. No, it is not a cyclic chord. Okay, and that is the final answer of part B. Is that okay? All right, so I would like to stop here and start a new section next Monday. Okay, so if there is no more problem, then that is the end of this lesson, and you may leave now. Goodbye.